a cheat time for you. You're going to be able to hear this section over and over to get an idea of what is this article talking about. So I want to make sure that you're not being distracted by other things. So if you have something that's distracting you, make sure that you go ahead and put it away. Okay, so the first time that we practice reconstruction, Ethan, what is the first thing we do during reconstruction?
Read passage.
Okay, so the teacher just reads the passage. I'm going to have my own teacher be myself, and I'm going to be listening to my voice. But I won't be taking any notes, so I'm just listening to what the article says. Let's see if this is going to work.
What does it mean to be an American citizen? We are here today because the success of any democracy is determined by the participation of its citizens. Lincoln asked whether a nation devoted to the values of liberty, equality, justice, and opportunity, so conceived, can long endure. In these words, he told us the truth about our democracy, that its survival is never guaranteed, and that its success demands wisdom, action, and vigilance from American citizens. Thus, I focus my remarks today on the basic question: what does it mean to be an American citizen?
Okay, so that was only 40 seconds. Okay, so I'm only being asked to listen to 40 seconds of a text. And what's the next thing I'm going to do now? So I've heard it the first time.
Play it again.
Play it again. And then what am I going to do this next time around? Take some notes. Okay, so I have two students that I gave a sticky note to. Okay, Carlos and Jasmine. You're going to be my partners for this. So you're going to listen, and you're going to be the only ones that take notes on this process. Okay? Because I'm going to need you to get some notes from you. Okay, so, and I know that this is going to be the hardest part. You guys are watching this demo, but I need to make sure that you guys are paying attention. Because remember, our goal is 90% of you will get 75% or higher.
What does it mean to be an American citizen? We are here today because the success of any democracy is determined by the participation of its citizens. Lincoln asked whether a nation devoted to the values of liberty, equality, justice, and opportunity, so conceived, can long endure. In these words, he told us the truth about our democracy, that its survival is never guaranteed, and that its success demands wisdom, action, and vigilance from American citizens. Thus, I focus my remarks today on the basic question: what does it mean to be an American citizen?
Okay, didn't get many notes written down on that section. So thank goodness I have partners. And this is the order that I heard them in, so this is the order I'm going to keep them. So now that I've read it, it's been read the second time, and I've taken notes, I'm going to share my notes with a partner to try to pick anything up that they might have gotten that I didn't. Okay. So Carlos, I have, what does it mean to be an American citizen? I have, in order for America to be successful, it needs its citizens to cooperate, okay, to be involved. And part of being a citizen, we have liberty. In order for our democracy to survive, or no, I'm kind of confused here. Survival is not guaranteed.
Democracy survival is never guaranteed.
Is not guaranteed. Okay. Is there anything else that you got that I could fit into 1, 2, or 3?
Equality, justice, and opportunity. And the success of a democracy is the participation of the citizens.
Okay, and if I have some errors, we're not looking for perfection right now until we get into our actual writing of the paragraph. So it's okay to have words misspelled. This looks a little funky to me, but we're not going to worry about that. We just want to get some ideas. And I feel like Carlos really helped me fill in and is helping me create a complete sentences with the words he's given me. Jasmine, do you have anything else? Okay, so we have, what does it mean to be an American citizen? in order for us to be successful, we need to have participation from our citizens. As a citizen, we are given liberty, equality, justice, and opportunities, okay? So I'm starting to think, okay, what opportunities do we have? We've already talked about voting, so I'm gonna say that's one opportunity we have to make sure that our democracy survives, okay? That it's successful. So now we're gonna go ahead and listen to it and add to the notes, okay? So you guys can go ahead and add to those, but you don't have to, this will just be for me to fill in some blanks.
What does it mean to be an American citizen? We are here today because the success of any democracy is determined by the participation of its citizens. Lincoln asked whether a nation devoted to the values of liberty, equality, justice, and opportunity, so conceived, can long endure. In these words, he told us a truth about our democracy, that its survival is never guaranteed, and that its success demands wisdom, action, and vigilance from American citizens. Thus, I focus my remarks today on the basic question, what does it mean to be an American citizen?
Okay. So, I hope that it looks like it's all over the place, but I feel, now that I can see, we're talking about what does it mean to be an American citizen? And I'm going over this again, and I want you to see, yes, Ms. Rosas is repeating something over and over again, but this is how I process. And you see, I'm not staying quiet, because if I only stayed quiet and made these thoughts in my head, I wouldn't hear, or I wouldn't be able to ask Carlos for these extra blanks that he filled in for me, okay? I wouldn't have that collaboration with Jasmine to have a discussion on, okay, how am I going to put this into a summary of what I've just read, or what I've just heard, okay? So now that we have our notes down, the next task is to create a 4-sentence paragraph, okay? And I know that maybe what I read in those 40 seconds wasn't even 4 sentences, but what you're trying to do is you're trying to process this information and you're trying to create a statement from it, using your notes and using your opinion or using your advice, anything that's gonna help you connect and make a paragraph of this, okay? But we need to make sure that they're in sequential order.